It and I think I might be going completely insane.
Spit it out.
But it sounded like you said something about Knights Templar?
Yeah.
He said that he got excommunicated.
I used to be a legit Catholic Church ordained Knight Templar.
You seriously said that you were a Knights Templar?
Yeah. I have the suit of armor and everything. I own 2 swords. I've got a halberd. 2 shields. It's a long story full of a lot of size, and this one actually does end up in a negative, so I don't really want to get too much into it right now, but yeah. Real shit. I've got the paperwork from the Archdiocese.
That's like a real thing? Like, still?
Yeah. It's a super rare thing, but it's definitely a thing.
Who?
You ever heard of the Knights of Columbus?
Vaguely, yeah.
It's like that, but just a separate order. They're a Catholic Church group, I guess, is the best way to put it. And they're basically just people who are really, really into Catholicism. So was I, but not anymore.
How do you even get into something like that?
Show interest. Know the right people. Know the right thing when the time comes.
How did that time come?
You just gotta know what there is to know the right people, and know what to say when it comes down to it.
Sounds like
I got into that when I got into that around 13, and I got knighted at 14. I got promoted to sergeant captain when I was 16, and shortly after that, I got excommunicated.
I don't even know how something like that would reach you. I mean, it's not something you have to know about and kind of like be waiting around for.
Well, I had believed that it was my calling. I had believed that it was my religious reason for being here. Now I don't believe in it, and I think it's a crock of shit because the big man upstairs has thrown me so much shit lately that... What has he done for me, you know? Why would I give him all my money? Okay, they're going to send you to a place with burning and fire and torture and misery and suffering for eternity if you don't do these 10 things. If you don't do these 10 things, they're going to literally sell your soul to Satan, and you will suffer forever. But they love you.
By your cadence, it sounds like that you're familiar with George Carlin.
Extremely. That's a George Carlin quote. And I remember I was driving home from California with my current girlfriend in the passenger seat, and she put George Carlin on. And I was listening to him. She had fallen asleep. It had started snowing it was like late fall. No, it was midwinter. I took us up for our 18th birthdays. And we were coming back. And she put that on, and in that moment, she fell asleep. It started snowing. In that exact moment, I completely lost any last shred of faith I had. And it was just, you know what, you're right, it doesn't make any goddamn sense. It doesn't make any sense. But I was so into it.
That's just, I
just
mean...
don't believe...
No, go ahead.
I just don't believe misery is the base state of somebody. I don't think misery is how you should be 24/7, 365. You shouldn't wake up bummed. Know what I mean?
I do.
Life is great. My life rocks. Why would I wake up and tell myself that I'm wrong, that I'm factually, functionally, physically flawed, and I will never be anywhere near capable of being or producing anything perfect. When I'm working with engines that have to be perfect within 3/100ths of an inch, and I don't believe I can't be pretty damn close to perfect, someone's gonna die because a rod's gonna get thrown because I just didn't put enough effort into it. Because, oh, no one's perfect. Sure, no one's perfect, but you can be really damn close. So that's what I think about it.
But wait a minute, I'm still kind of
Yeah,
like
everyone was. I got tired of explaining it.
no. I'm still
I'll answer
thrown
your
off
questions in one hit.
by no. I'm still thrown off by the that Knights Templar thing. It's like
Right.
So you had to have like caught the eye of somebody for them to come talk to you about it, right? Or did you go talk to them?
I started masquerading as if I was a Templar. I started assembling the armor and everything, and I started acting as if I was in, because I didn't know that they actually still were around. So they saw what I was doing.
What kind of things
Somehow,
did you do?
I don't know.
I mean, like, were you out walking around outside in your armor?
I would go to Ren Faires, and I would start joining the historic combat leagues type stuff.
That entirely changes my views of Ren Fairs. These guys are hanging
You cut out. I didn't hear you.
No. Can you hear me?
I heard you. I heard you from Ren Fair on.
Like I said, that totally changes my view of Ren Fair, because those guys are scouting at Ren Fairs.
I don't know. I don't know how they saw me. I don't know. But all I know is I went to church one day and I got pulled aside by one of the higher ups, and he was like, "Hey, so we've got this group that you might be interested in. So let's get you hooked up with them and let's get you in." Because I just started living. You can find all the information online. I just started living by the codes and what they all said that they were. Started learning Latin and all that, and it was regrettable, but it is what it is. I'm where I'm at now.
How long did you say you did that for?
About 4 years.
And did you live in a kind of commune whenever you were there with that, or?
Well, no, it's just a Catholic church. I mean, they pretty much had me go off and do my own thing because I just kept doing it right. But they would obviously, if I had broken any of the codes, they would indict me. And I broke one of the codes, not willingly, but I did. So they indicted me, and I got excommunicated because I had broken one of the values. It's a stupid value, but whatever.
Why was it stupid?
Circumstance. The whole "you have to be a virgin to be in our club" type thing is bullshit, especially when some of the times it's not really an option that you have.
Oh shit. Yeah.
Another reason why I hate that cunt bitch.
Wow.
But whatever. Don't get me wrong, it wasn't rape. I consented. But it was one of those, like, consent or I'm gonna go find it from someone else. So. Just shitty people, man. They're everywhere. All you can do is just be cool and hope that shitty people don't want to be around you.
That's incredible, man. I mean, that's awesome that you're where you are now. I see bright things in your future.
Me too, brother. Thank you.
That's that is something else.